All right, y'all. Shalom, family. I hope everybody is doing well. Just going to give it a few minutes for people to come in. Shalom to everyone in the chat. Okay. All right, so we're going to talk about the McCloskeys. All right. All right, y'all. Shalom, family. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter how they try to prop these people up. They still got criminal charges on them, and they really should be charged as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, I see out there in California that those fires are still going strong, and it's hard for them to keep the firefighters out there because of the temperatures. They're having a hard time staying out there to even put the fires out. It's too damn hot. Shalom, family. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get started. I have to share my screen with y'all. All right. Give me a 1 if you can see my screen. Okay. Thank you. All right. All right, y'all. You know, they're making an attempt to glorify these two people when they are criminals. They came outside with their weapons like criminals and started pointing it at people that just simply walk through the gate of their community. Those people weren't interested in them or their house or whatever the hell else they had there. They were trying to get to the governor's house. That's what they were doing. And these two came out like two criminals and decided to point guns at people that wasn't even giving them a second thought. So this came out in the Hill, August 17th, 2020. St. Louis couple who waved guns at Black Lives Matter demonstrators to take part in GOP convention. So they have been invited to the convention to speak. So they're trying to prop up these two and glorify them when they are criminals. The white couple from St. Louis who waved guns at Black Lives Matter demonstrators in a video that went viral will participate in the Republican National Convention next week. The Trump campaign on Monday said Mark and Patricia McCloskey would endorse the president for re-election during an appearance in a virtual program. They were previously featured in a Trump campaign virtual event. Now, I promise you, if these were two black people, two black homeowners that came out with guns and aimed these guns at white protesters, I promise you, they would not be having them at any convention for the Democrats or the Republicans. But this, again, is an act of white privilege. That's all this is. Okay, And Trump know damn well if they were a black couple doing the same thing, he wouldn't invite them to no RNC or any damn thing. All right, let's go on. They were the planned appearance of the couple was first reported by the Washington Post. The McCloskeys were praised by conservatives after the video and photos of their confrontation, which they had no confrontation with these people. They jumped out, and you saw Mark McCloskey before the gate opened. He was already on that porch with his AK-47. Okay, screaming, "Get out of my neighborhood, get out of my neighborhood." See, these folks are trying to make them out to be the victim when these folks were not victims at all. We've seen this game over and over in this country. So they're trying to glorify these people when they've done absolutely nothing that was short of criminal. They were later charged with felonies for unlawful use of a weapon. The charges came after a circuit attorney, Kim Gardner, launched an investigation into the couple late last month over their June 28th incident. And remember, they appeared on Fox News, and these two lied about the gate. They claimed they were bum rushing the gate when they just walked up and opened the gate and everybody just walked through. So they lied. Missouri Governor Mike Parsons had vowed to pardon the couple if they are criminally charged. Well, like I said, would he be doing the same thing if this was a black couple that came out of their home and aimed guns at protesters? Would he be sitting around talking about he's going to pardon them? You know, look, you got to see these folks for what they are. And what they are, you know, at the end of the day, they're going to uphold white supremacy no matter what. That's what you see in this story. Let me see if I can play this audio.
The white couple from St. Louis who waved guns at Black Lives Matter demonstrators in a video that went viral will participate at the Republican National Convention next week. The Trump campaign on Monday said Mark and Patricia McCloskey would endorse the president for re-election during an appearance in the virtual program. They were previously featured in a Trump campaign virtual event. The planned appearance of the couple was first reported by the Washington Post.
Okay, so just to sum it up in the nutshell, y'all, you see the president and all the people that are surrounding this couple. This is nothing but upholding white supremacy. Again, if this was a black couple outside waving guns around, the husband and wife, I promise you, Trump would be telling you they belong in jail. We know what would go down. Thank you, Art, for the super sticker. We know what would go down if this was a black couple under the same circumstances. You know, but hey, the governor want to pardon them. You know what y'all should do in St. Louis? The next time a black couple or a black man and woman do a minor infraction and they try to make a big deal about it, you keep bringing up the McCloskeys and what they did. Since the governor wants to pardon them and get them out of everything. I mean, this is unbelievable. And this society want to know why it is just sinking real fast. This place is going down the tube so fast, it's not even funny. But you see the double standards here, right? Yeah, I saw that. I am Sam, how the protesters went to the Attorney General's house, Breonna Taylor, and he had the protesters arrested. Unarmed protesters had them arrested. And these two came out and illegally aimed weapons at a crowd that was not doing anything to them, but walking past their house to go to the governor's house. And they're being glorified for that. Glorified for what? They didn't do shit, but something criminal. So since that's okay, maybe a black couple should get in every one of their faces with a gun, and let's see if the reaction is the same. Let's see if the governor is going to get them out of everything. This is bullshit right here. But it just go to tell you how, these are, remember, these are Trump supporters. This is what his supporters act like. Okay? This is what they do. But why should we be surprised? Look, he got Roger Stone out of everything, and his ass is a criminal. So that's what Trump does. He glorifies the criminals within his people. So when you see stuff like this, ladies and gentlemen, don't let these folks come along and tell you to denounce Louis Farrakhan. How come they don't denounce the criminals among them? How come they don't denounce the racists among them? How come they don't denounce the people that are out here, these Karens? How come they are not denouncing the Karens? So no, so don't you ever denounce anybody. Ever. Whether you favor them or not, you don't denounce them. And they have no right to come to us and demand that we denounce people. We don't see them doing that. The hell with that. No, nobody should be surprised. But like I said, you let one of us aim weapons at one of them. And let's see if these same people think it's such a wonderful thing and be commending them. I promise you, they're going to be demanding that person go to jail. That's what they'll be demanding. So this is why we have to call out these double standards. And Trump is full of shit. This is what a United States president is doing. He's glorifying people that are criminals and having them at the RNC, and they're gonna they're gonna nominate Trump as the president again. Get the hell out of here with this bullshit. But this, ladies and gentlemen, one thing it won't do, it sure won't clean Trump up, will it? It sure won't make him look better when it comes down to the coronavirus. He still looks like a big failure. That's what he looks like. So let him do this. This is why his presidency looks bad today. He's never been one to do the right thing anyway. And 4 more years, it ain't going to be nothing left of this place. If Trump gets in there a second term, America will, it won't even be a pulse left of America. It is barely dangling by a string now. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I wanted to go over with you today so that you could see all of this hypocrisy that we usually see all the time. Nothing new, but, look how blatant they are with this stuff now. Very blatant. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here today. I deeply appreciate it. And wherever you are, I pray you have a wonderful day, and the Most High continues to keep his hedge of protection around each and every one of you. Peace, family.